So my name's Andy Wood. I'm the president of Cubic Motion. We're a facial animation company based around computer vision. We're in Manchester in the UK and also Pinewood Studios in England. We're very well known for facial animation in some of the best-selling video games. The more recent ones are God of War, Call of Duty and Spider-Man, which has become the best-selling game of all time for the Sony PlayStation 4. We chose to work with OWC because we've always been based in the UK and we needed to learn how to PR what we do better in the US. We met with a number of different agencies and OWC shone above all the others, and that was justified in the work that they did. It was quite an instant connection with the relationship, and that translated into lots and lots of coverage. Cubic Motion have always been very, very well known within our specialist field. And because we're now creating products to license to third parties, we needed to go in other places. And we needed those places like the film industry, the TV industry and others to know not only what we'd done in video games, but what we were capable of doing in other markets. OWC were very connected to the likes of Billboard, Hollywood Reporter, Rolling Stone and so on. So we knew when we started to work with the guys that we could broaden the coverage of places that would know about us. When you first introduced to third parties and you work with other people, one of the metrics that you look for is how much they know about you. It was refreshing when I met Wes and Tracy and Ashley, just how much they knew about Cubic Motion and how much they realised that we needed to do in the US market that we were targeting. So it's become a partnership really, where we work together, and it's taken us to the places that we needed to go to. We had a real radical shift in the business that we do at the turn of 2018 with the launch of Siren. Well, we worked with a number of partners, but we had to make sure Cubic Motion's facial animation was at the forefront of the news that went out. So we had the crew from OWC with us at GDC, and what was brilliant was just to kind of see the way that they grabbed people. So they were putting press releases in everybody's hands, they were kind of doing the meet and greets, they were pulling people on to the stand, kind of above and beyond what I expected from an agency. The proof of the pudding is in the eating, and I think the total unique coverage that we got for the launch of Siren was over 1 billion unique hits. What's more, this is a bit of a double-edged sword for me, but OWC managed to introduce us to the people at TEDx Manhattan, which involved me doing a TEDx speech in November of 2018. That in turn is generating a lot of coverage. Cubic Motion has always specialised in being a service business. So clients, particularly in video games, will send us videos of human actors performing, and we'll turn that pretty instantly into data that then drives computer models. We've got a big reputation in that market for doing it. Through the coverage we got working with OWC in places like Business Insider and TechCrunch, many other places, we're now able to walk into new markets. It can be VR, AR, TV, film, with a much better known identity than we ever did before. I think one of the key tools that OWC suggested and then helped us create was a promo video. And that video was really well put together and well crafted. It helped get an awful lot of PR around the event we specialised in, but we're still using it today. So whenever anybody asks us, I've had a number of speeches to do and panels that I've been on and approaches to make. It's always that video that I send people first to explain and communicate what we do. I think the impact on customers has been that wherever we go, they're already ready to meet us, whereas before we were knocking on closed doors. Now we're walking through open doors, and you can't always exactly correlate that with the coverage that you get and the PR that you do, but it feels mighty different, and we're welcome pretty much anywhere we want to go. It's been difficult for us to compare OWC with other agencies because we've been so satisfied with what we've done together, so we haven't really had a cause to look at anybody else.